conviction.
Okay, yeah, my mic's on, sorry. Yes. Madam Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, Mike's subject was, or the area was speaking with conviction. And I'm trying to do this from the new evaluation forms, etc. So it's quite interesting to do this for the first time. And I enjoyed Mike's speech a lot. I thought it was said with conviction. It was, I didn't have any problem myself with the topic at all. And I thought it was appropriate. I think that there are times when we have to speak out about things that we know about that are happening. And it's important to be able to do that, even more today, at a time when so much information is being suppressed by the media. Sorry, I won't go on too much about that because we want to talk about Mike's speech. I don't think you should have been nervous about saying at the beginning about people might disagree with it. Yes, okay, it's sort of politics, but I don't think it is. I think it's fundamental principles. It transcends people's political views that you were talking about. So I did think it was appropriate, even though you might have, you seemed a bit worried about it, a bit nervous. And I hope it was appropriate for the audience. I don't think anybody seemed to object to it in any way. So I thought that was good. Now, the question I had to ask is, did you believe in what you were saying? I think that was totally evident right from the start of your speech right to the end. And that was clear. I don't have any doubt about that at all. The question is, did you convince the audience? I need to ask the audience that, but did you as the audience feel convinced? Can you put a thumbs up if you did, or nod? Yeah, okay. So it seems we were convinced by it, so that's good. I thought Mike achieved that by really an appeal to logic and reason, but also, in a sense, Mike, you seemed a bit nervous, but you also had an emotion in your voice as you were speaking. And I thought that put that across in a way. I know nervousness can distract, but in this particular case, I think it was clear that you meant what you say right the way through the speech. So it was excellent from that point of view. And I think mainly you used empathy, because you said you started in the beginning to try and get everybody on your side, as it were, and clear about what you were going to say. A lot of reason and a lot of figures. It talks about statistics in the evaluation sheet, but you gave facts of things that happen with numbers and occasions and things like that, so that we actually got a lot of information out of this. As well, and I thought that was really good. So that was a way of doing it. I thought it was very strong on the reasoning and the emotion, and although might put it across in quite a quiet way, I think it came across as really powerful, even in spite of that. Not in spite of it. Sometimes you can be quietly powerful at reasoning, sometimes better than being rip-roaring and shouty about stuff. I was trying to think of things that might help Mike to enhance this in this particular type of speech. I liked your title. I thought "It Can't Happen Here" was very, very good. I thought, though this is about the construction, you may have led us into it a little bit more gently, and maybe persuaded those who maybe would have not be aware of this or disagreed with it or felt you couldn't say anything against the current government, if you spent a little bit of time at the beginning describing what happens at a tin pot dictatorship somewhere where there is corruption. And they're always, if you see these places, they always got the flag. Sorry, and then go on to say, then you could easily do the bit, but can't that possibly happen here? So you're doing it by sort of a possible, like a parable or a things that can help people if they were opposed to your view to come on side. And you say, well, this is all has happened here, and here are all the facts. So introduction could have been that. I wasn't quite sure in the end what you were persuading us of, what you wanted us to do, or if you wanted to, if there was a rallying call there. So that might be another way. If you were putting this together again, you might want to just improve the ending to give it a bit more a call, some sort of call to action. But I mean, I thought that was a brilliant speech, full of detail and full of emotion and thoughts, and I think that was very well done. Thank you.